It's the NBA presented by 2K Sports for this Thursday afternoon game. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. A look at the starting group for the Magic. Gordon and Vucevic together at the post. Payton and Oladipo, the explosive backcourt pair. And it's Fournier in at the three. Last season we saw Motiejunas make some nice drives.
Yeah, a big uptick in his scoring efficiency, Kevin. Both his shooting from beyond the arc and from within the arc. Increased.
And Motiejunas actually showing a newfound post repertoire there. I mean, he's deceptive. He has hooks and pump fakes, little up and unders. The Rockets looked to him for offense when they weren't playing through Harden. And Motiejunas is a very confident player. I think where he can still improve is his rebounding and defensive impact. With a 7-foot frame, he's got to learn to play like a 7-footer.
Now, here is Harden. Pulls from the top of the key. Can't hit. Good D by Payton. Kicks to Vucevic. Oladipo, the pass to Vucevic. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Beverly from deep Harden. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Payton kicks to Fournier. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That's his first foul. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Picked by Vucevic. High, arcing shot. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
It's stolen by Vucevic. And now Orlando on the break. And the rejection by Harden. And they're running. Oh, just the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Harden hits them both. Guys, I'm not sure there's a better star player who's a better fit for his team's philosophy than James Harden. Clark reflects the Rocket system perfectly.
I don't think you're wrong on that, Kevin. I mean, the Rockets, an analytically minded team. They love layups, free throws, and threes. Harden can get all of those done.
Rockets have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And Beverly kicks to Howard. To the inside, in the corner, Harden. Harden missing again. And the Magic with possession. They trail by 1. Here's the dish to Oladipo. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Gordon with a screen on Beverly. Payton passes to Gordon. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Motiejunas. Back to Harden. Inside. Can't get it to go. And Orlando will come the other way. And Oladipo has it in the corner. But they recover it. Another miss by Oladipo. Leaves it issues to Beverly. Ring shot on the way. Orlando grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Payton kicks to Oladipo. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Oladipo's got his first 2 points. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Beverly the pass to Harden. On deep. And Oladipo pulls it down. Magic leading by 3. Payton left side. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
One problem the Magic faced last season was depth. They really weren't a deep team, and it hurt them along the way.
Yeah, it sure did. I mean, they had the second fewest bench points in the league, and that number was really low because they didn't use the bench that often. Starters did a lot of the heavy lifting.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Beasley comes in for Matiunas, and Corey Brewer's subbed in for Trevor Ariza. Here's Nicholson. The Magic again can't hit.
And for the Magic, they would try and address the bench for this season, both through the draft and free agency.
Another miss by Houston. For Orlando, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
And guys, the Magic did luck out and jump into the top 3 in the draft. Still ended up with a high pick, and that'll help add another nice piece to their puzzle. They've accumulated a lot of good pieces, but now they need to start making it work.
Rockets trail by 5. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
And that one's good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's Howard. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
What great touch there on the fadeaway. Man, right in his face.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the right side. There's Azania. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Beasley dishes to Harden. From beyond the arc and then some. Harden's got 10.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Just 4 seconds left in the first. Good if it goes. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And certainly an intriguing matchup tonight. Let's hear from on his team.
You're playing against a team that is very scrappy. You know, they want.
Ariza might as well be describing his own game, Clark. Scrappy, ready to play, ready for anything, ready to claw to get that win.
Well, you know, he does have that kind of all-around, all-out game going back to his days at UCLA. I mean, when you combine that with his talent, he's a guy who, no matter where he's been, his teammates rave about him and respect him.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
You know, one other thing that's clear is how well they're bearing their jump shots here in the early going.
And so in the game for the Magic, Nicholson is the 4 with Vucevic at the 5. Marvel is out there with Watson, and it's Gordon in at the small forward. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Andrew Nicholson. And the second player taken in the 2008 draft, Michael Beasley out of Kansas State, has been the ultimate wild card. Incredibly high expectations for him. At one time, he was the best high school player in the country. But now, you know, Greg, in his 8th season, he's bounced around a little bit. You wonder if he will ever fulfill that great potential.
You know, you could argue he's the best player in college that 1 year at Kansas State. I mean, unstoppable scorer and rebounder on the collegiate level. And he's shown flashes, but that's the one thing about this level. So much of the game is mental. And not everybody's equipped to handle the responsibility of being a great player.
Excellent play. The Magic leading by 7. Watson kicks to Marble. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Vucevic. Rebounded by Capella.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Watson kicks to Gordon. There's the pick. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Got a piece of it. And now Brewer running the floor all by himself.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
Gordon kicks to Marble. It's Oladipo on the wing. Sinks that one from the post. Oladipo's got his second basket of the game. And it's the Rockets with the ball. It's a 5-point game. It's tipped. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here's Watson. The kick out to Oladipo. Lots of room. Again, Oladipo missing.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Well, looking back on last season, you didn't know where the Rockets would end up in terms of seeding in the playoffs. Ended up with the 2 seed because they won the Southwest Division. And as it turned out, everything worked out very well for them.
It really did, and had a divisional matchup in that first round against the Mavs. But the Rockets took care of business in that series and would advance.
Terry, the pass to Beasley. Back to Terry. Here's McDaniels. Cranes it from beyond the arc. McDaniels got 5 points in the quarter.
A gutsy shot to come right back at him with the 3 of his own.
Well, we've seen it before. He doesn't have any problem trading shots with anybody.
Here's Vucevic, and that one hits back iron.
And, you know, for the Rockets, they had a major gut check in the second round. Went down 3-1 against the Clippers. Came back to win the series in 7, including Game 6. When I dozed off when they were trailing by 19 in the 4th and was shocked to wake up in the morning and see they had forced.